Hey everybody, I'm going to do another one with Cerebral imaging. I don't know this opponent, but we'll find out what he's doing. Alright, we got Andy. I think this is like a pretty mediocre matchup against a good runner, but it's not like unwinnable by any means. Like Yogg and Data Sucker are pretty good in general against this deck. This hand is like a little fishy. Usually want to have Econ in your opening hand, like it's pretty important, but I'm gonna keep it because it's got really good early game ice in Viper and Enigma, and there's a green level, so that's a good start. All right, perfect. Now we just have to get up to 10, find a hedge fund, or what have you. Hedge fund, another green level, or a celebrity gift. All of them would do it. Or if my opponent just like isn't particularly aggressive, I could maybe get there by just clicking for credits a couple of times. Alright. Click 1 sure gamble, click 2 sure gamble. Never a bad start for Andy. Now what do you got? Data Sucker, Dirty Laundry Archives. That'd be like the worst for me. Data Sucker is actually like way more important against this deck than even Desperado is, because I'm playing stuff like Viper and Victor. Yep, and here he goes on Dirty Laundry, but he has no Data Sucker, which is always really good for me. So I'm not sure if I want to be icing Archives until he plays Data Sucker. Ooh, Data Leak Reversal. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm going to start by drawing, and then I'll do this. That's just what I wanted. Hopefully he doesn't just like siphon me to death here. But he's gonna have to like run a blind siphon. Like he doesn't know that this is Victor, which he could just pay to get through, steal all my money, and then start data leak reversing me. Data leak reversal actually seems like it could be a nightmare for me because he could feasibly just mill me out like towards the back end of the game if he gets in. But he would have to avoid tags until then. So I'm going to... I'm going to have to over-ice HQ in addition to put something on Archives to try and keep him out of, the tagging. Alright, so there's a fairy. Fairy's going to want to make me install Victor more than anything else. But he could just... I mean, the thing about the face check here is since he knows I have no agendas in HQ, I can just let him in to keep the ice a secret. Yeah, so this is like a pretty worthless face check. He already knows all the cards in my hand. It's just like a bad try to like figure out what it is, I guess. This one I'll stop him. Next turn I'm probably going restructure, install ice, install ice. It's like probable he's doing like Joshua B, New Angeles, and Data Leak Reversal combo. So I'm gonna do Roto on the Archives, and I'm gonna do Victor on HQ. And now I'll be safe to start drawing cards. If the data leak reversal combo means that he doesn't have enough influence for data suckers, I'm probably in pretty good shape. Because without data sucker Yogg, Andy has a good deal of trouble getting past stuff like Victor and Viper, at least like at a reasonable cost. Alright, so now he's running here. The question is whether should I stop him or not. And I think I'm going to res Victor and make him click through. I think I'm not gonna res the Viper. Just because it's good to like keep like a secret ice. Maybe I should have res the Viper and not the Victor. That actually would have made more sense. Oh, he's jacking out. Interesting. Alright. I'll draw first. I'll draw second. And I'll GLC. Now I can archive memories back my econ, so that way I can continue to keep drawing without worrying about like vamp and stuff. Now it looks like he's just drawing to his combo. Special order 4. Now we find out if he's playing Yogg or not. He's not. He has Gordian Blade. That's great. Great news. Alright, so I'm going to first click draw. Second click archive memories. Third click restructure. This is a lot of agendas for HQ, which is bad. I've drawn only 11 cards, and I have half of my agendas. So I'm going to need to draw pretty aggressively just to water myself down. A nice thing about this deck is when they steal agendas out of your hand, they can't steal them again. Which is like sort of a silly thing to say, and it's definitely true for like all the decks. When your opponent steals an agenda, you don't have to worry about it anymore. But you definitely feel it more in this deck where like a large part of your game is just diluting where they're running, so that way they have a lower chance of getting in. Hello? Hey Mom, what's up? Yeah, I'm recording a video right now. Let me call you back. I'm recording a video, let me call you back. Alright, talk to you later, bye. Sorry guys, it's my mom. Alright, now that he's got like a full breaker suite out, he can like safely just run account siphon. But at least if he account siphons me, I have like enough cards in my hand that I don't have to, worry about discarding. Also, since I have 5 out of 7 agendas in my hand. Alright, so he's not account siphoning yet. Eli. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that like his plan is like running at my HQ a lot. And since I have so many agendas here already, I'm actually gonna install this right now. And then I'm going to restructure again. So now he can like pay to get in, but yeah, he's just clicking for a ton of credits. Damn, another agenda, really? Alright, so I'm just drawing this turn. Now I can draw pretty safely. If he decides to like run multiple account siphons on me or a vamp or something, I can race that in terms of like how much money he's paying to get in versus how much like if he's clicking for individual credits, no big deal. I can definitely race that with Celebrity Gift and Restructure. I'm going to want to find a Jackson student to draw more cards more quickly and then put back some of my econ. Although my agenda density in R&D is already pretty low. Alright, so there's my Jackson. I'm actually just going to draw first. And then do this. If he if he plans on trying to vamp me, it's not going to work out particularly well, especially if he's just clicking for 4 credits. Another fairy. And now I can res. Now he can pay 4 any which way to like get into this. But he spent a lot of money. Hopefully he doesn't hit. He's likely to hit, but hopefully he doesn't. He doesn't, so lucky us. Now we can continue like gaining money and stuff. Another beta test, really. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm actually gonna Jackson. I'm not like being threatened by Vamp anymore because he's spent so much money. And now I have like a lot more ice here. These 2 fairies almost make me want to like never install a sentry because like they're just so efficient that it's like any sentry that I do end up installing is just gonna be easy to pay through. Now he can like account siphon me here even multiple times. But I have double restructure, so as long as he doesn't account siphon me 3 times, and even if he does, I guess I could gift restructure if he account siphons me 3 times. So I'm okay. It's costing him like a significant amount to get in also. So he's not gaining any money by running an account siphon. I don't know, should I be worried about Data Leak Reversal combo or not? He could just, he could have John Masanori or Joshua B to gain the tag. I'm sure he's playing one or the other, and probably New Angeles City Hall too, because it has good synergy with Account Siphon if you're trying not to get tagged regardless, just to save you some clicks. But yeah, he's just gaining credits. And he's not binning my Jackson. So I'm going to draw more cards. I don't remember what I showed him already, but I'm gonna show him this. Eventually, I'll be able to. If he continues not to run on Jackson Howard, I can run a free beta test. Next turn, actually. Probably actually a good thing to do, too. Alright, so he is running Jackson Howard. If I do see my shipment from Aeromorph, I can score that way. Alternatively, I can just play more Jackson Howards and draw more cards. It looks like he's like not really trying to draw to any specific combo. I don't remember what I show him. I guess I didn't show him Biotic Labor. I guess I showed him this. And then I think I might actually click for a credit here. I don't want to draw too many cards. And I don't want to... I want to keep my HQ a little diluted. That might be just a mistake. I do want to see... I do want to see some... Shipment from Aeromorph. There's only one of them in there, but if I do see it, it's pretty good. If his plan is Vamp, it's not going to work very well. If his plan is even Data Leak Reversal, that's not going to work very well either, because I've got only 2 agendas left in my deck, it looks like. So, I mean, if he does run Data Leak Reversal, I'm just going to trash it unless he has New Angeles. I mean, I'm pretty well out of Vamp range. Like, there's no... He doesn't have any real shot of vamping me. His best shot is actually probably Sneak Door Beta. But he does only get 2 runs of fairies on it. And he would have to actually lose one of the fairies to install the Sneak Door Beta in the first place. If he went like Gordian Blade... Oh, okay, so he's running Account Siphon. We'll see how he does it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, yeah, how he pays to break the Viper. One thing I like about Viper and, well, Viper in general, against Gordian Blade, it doesn't really matter whether you pay to break it or you let me run the traces. Same deal with Eli. Like, these ice are great because, regardless of whether they have the breakers out or not, so here I'm going to pay and trash Data Leak Reversal. Then I'm going to... I could install Jackson Howard behind Enigma or something. I do want Jackson Howard in play. Just to shuffle in more cards. So I'm going to actually play Jackson and draw cards. So if he had like New Angeles there, or if he had removed the tags, like it would have been like a little more of a pain. I'm under a little bit of pressure to actually score because you know, eventually he might be able to deck me. Let's see what he's discarded. Nothing. Nothing that gives away any information anyway. I'm going to shuffle in archive memories now. Because I've used... Well, my economy is like pretty short up. And I've already used one Jackson, so I want to make sure that I don't get milled out of my biotic laborers. I want to make sure that I can... I want to make sure that I can use biotic labor effectively. If I don't have enough of them, I can just lose. Because it's really my only way to score through a full breaker suite. Most of my ice is taxing. So if he goes broke, I might be able to do it. I'm not going to ice R&D anymore. He can't win by just running R&D. So I'm going to let him keep running it. He's paying 3 every time, and he's got like a 1 in 16 chance of hitting at this point. I'm actually gonna score here. I'm gonna score. I could score the beta test actually and just mill myself, but I'm a little worried about milling, so I'm just gonna score Vitruvius. This is definitely one of my favorite things about this deck, is being able to like ignore R&D completely after you draw enough cards. You know they can't possibly win like this. I only have one real server to defend anymore. And I don't... he's probably not playing Sneak Door, but we'll find out. Alright, so I'm going to have to destroy that. And then I guess I'll gift on my last two. Alright, so I'm going to need more biotic laborers. Right now I have one biotic labor in the discard over there, and then I've got one archive memories over here. So I've got 4 cards that are like biotic labor, and I need to draw 3 of them. I do have Jackson, which is helpful. It'll let me shuffle in one of my archive memories and one of my biotic labors. Here I'm going to restructure twice. And then what's the most expensive thing for him to get through? I guess another Eli on HQ. So this is going to make it like pretty damn hard for him to do it any other way besides decking me. So as predicted, I don't have any sentries out except for this one on archives, which doesn't really make too much of a difference. I don't even think I would res it. I think I'm just going to stick with my plan of no sentries whatsoever. He doesn't like have a lot of recourse. He's got one data leak left in his deck. Probably no way to recur it. Possibly a Levy AR. But if that's his only way of milling me, I should be okay. I've got one more Jackson left, which means I've got, maybe I should be rezzing it just so that way he can't gain money. I mean, there is a good chance that he has the data leak here. But if that's his last data leak, and he uses it now to just mill me for 2 cards, I should be just fine. Even if he runs archives and hits, no big deal. Or runs R&D and hits the last agenda, doesn't really make a difference. Discarding Blastcrete, no surprise. So now I need to get to my biotics. So I'm going to install Jackson and draw some cards. Alright, so no more agendas left. However, I've got effectively 3 biotics in there, and if he data leaks me, he has a good chance of milling them out. I'm going to need to put them back with Jackson. I'm going to put back, I guess, Biotic, Biotic, Archived, and I guess green level is the best one here. I mean, I'm not strapped for Econ. So this is fine. He's definitely going to need to run HQ to win this game, I think. Gorman Drip, no big deal. I shouldn't be clicking for credits or anything, really. Alright, so there's a Biotic Labor. I guess I'll play Hedge Fund. And I wonder whether I should play this green level because of like how much time I have left. So I think I'm actually gonna not. I'm just gonna gain a credit, and I'll let the draws for the turn do the rest of the work. I'm not. I mean, putting 1 counter on Gorman Drip is not a big deal. Alright, so I just need 1 more Biotic Labor after I archive back this one. Or another Archive Memories would also do the trick. Alright, another biotic labor. So now I'm like minimum 2 turns off. If the biotic labor is on top, I got him next turn. Infiltration for 2 credits. Okay. I'm gonna get back another biotic labor, I guess. I don't really have anything else to do. I don't really want to give him a free credit. So I guess I can install like a pop-up here. It doesn't probably make a difference. Maybe a bastion is better. Yeah, I don't see how I could do it. Shotgun fire. Alright, so he's running on his last click here. Not going to be able to get through. I don't think. 4. Yeah, can't get through. Yeah, that's far too many. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, comment on the videos. It makes me happy. See you next time.